G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a special one today. So in today's video, I'm taking you inside my full lesson with world-renowned golf coach Dominic Azzopardi. Dom is known for coaching multiple DP World Tour and PGA Tour winner Lucas Herbert, along with LIV player Ben Campbell, LPGA Tour player Karis Davidson, and a number of other elite professionals competing at the highest level of the game. The facility we're actually in is Dom's new world-class coaching centre based on the Sunshine Coast, Queensland at Peregian Springs Golf Club. Here, Dom has a team of coaches and he also has a physio who's a TPI specialised physio. So it's a really elite coaching centre, and today we're taking a deep dive into my swing. I'm using the 3D motion force plates and we're really going to do a deep dive into my swing and try and figure out what's going on. Let's get to it.
Do you play much? How often are you playing?
Probably like outdoors once a week. Well, that's only new though. I've played 2 rounds outside so far.
Yep.
Indoors probably 3 times a week on the sim.
And when you say on the sim, how many holes are you playing there?
Oh, like 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're playing a lot of sim golf?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, like realistically, once my sim's built at home, I'll be like, most days I'll be like at least hitting a few wedge shots or something.
Yeah. What clubs that you got?
That's a 7, yeah. 7 iron.
Okay, I've set you up between the 150 and 200. That's
Okay.
where those force plates, everything's lined up to there.
Yeah.
I'll get you in the white balls, not the yellow.
Yep.
Because I'll put it onto premium ball. Good, and then all I like to do to start off with is capture a lot of data.
Yep.
Swings. While I'm doing that, it might be 10, 15 shots. I generally ask a lot of questions about past history, how many lessons you've had,
Yep.
what your current game is, you know, what you want to improve, what's good, what's bad,
Yeah.
any physical limitations, injuries, all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
the more, I guess, while you're warming up for the next 5-10 minutes and I'm capturing a lot, the more I can understand about, I guess, what you want to get out of today in a lesson. What do you feel is what costs you most when you go and play golf?
Yep. Okay.
What would you say?
To that question,
Yep.
I've just got in my game the way I match up and square the face. I've got the big left that can just come out of nowhere. So that's like and that'll cost me. So like generally playing around, I can manage my ball around the golf course, but then I'll just have like one horrific shot or 2 that just pop up. And it's just like, yeah, that's the one that cost me big time.
And that's the one that goes left?
Yes.
Is it a pull left or it turns over hard?
Both, yeah. So it's just, yeah, the matchup, I guess, like, yeah, I feel like when I'm timing it,
Yeah.
I can play really well, but I feel like my swing relies so heavily on timing that like...
Yeah, I mean, it's good that you know, and I'll have a good look, but it's great that you've got an understanding that, you know, as I said the other night, I think what makes golf difficult is 2 wrongs make a right.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's great if you can do it for 18 holes every swing, but the reality is it's very hard when you're relying, as you say, on sequence.
Yeah.
Is probably the word I use more than timing.
Yeah.
If everything's got a sequence in the right way for the matchups to happen, inevitably that's not going to happen 100% of the time, and it's really not going to happen down the stretch under the pump.
No, exactly right,
When a shot really means something,
yeah,
and you've got to put your big boy pants on,
yeah,
that tends to be the thing that will come into play.
Yeah.
So, in your eyes, what are your matchups?
Yeah, so in my eyes, my matchups are, I take it, so I'm always trying to feel like I need the club more out in front of my body. And so I feel like my swing, I take it back and I tend to get outside the line because I want to feel like I've got the club in front of me. And so I get up to the top and then my first move, the arms come this, my right arm comes this way, and then I feel like it gets here, and then I have to excessively close the club face from that position. And so like I'm always feeling like when I swing, I'm trying to go back and in, and then I genuinely feel like I'm trying to like just slice it from the to get this right arm in front, or create room, I guess. Like I'm trying to create room. That's the feel.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd be.
So trying to create space.
Yes.
And trying to create that outside to in feel, you're going to get the odd one that does go left.
Yes.
When you do a really good job of what I term covering it, getting through the ball.
Yeah.
If you match that with actually doing a good
You're
job,
right,
they'd probably
yeah.
go a long way. They go a long way left, but
Yes.
they're probably the best shots you ever hit.
Yeah. And I feel like, because I feel like the energy in the club head, I feel like when I get bad, my path goes way too far into out like this. And I feel like the energy is always going across the ball, and it's not like covering
Square.
and going into the ball. So I just feel like I'm almost like this instead of covering it and hitting it, compressing it.
All right. What sort of shot do you like to hit, shape-wise?
So I being that pattern, I've always hit a draw, but I'm one of those guys where like grass is greener on the other side, and so I always try and feel like I'm hitting a fade. But then when I'm playing good, it's pretty neutral, like a better draw. Yeah.
You're feeling like in the fade every shot and it's coming out pretty straight or drawing.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's exactly right, yeah. And inevitably with driver, as soon as you get a longer club, it's worse.
Yep.
Yeah, so the irons now, I feel like because I've been, for the last like few weeks, been trying to feel like I'm coming over the top, I feel like they are, but with driver, like I'm always underplaying in the downswing.
Cool. All right, keep going. A couple more.
Oh, that's a bad one.
One more. We've quickly learned to start labelling things.
Yeah. Oh, wrong cameras.
I was looking at the bay over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like side on, or front on, sorry, tells the story
I'm
more
gonna
about
see
my
a
golf
lot.
swing.
I know. Well, I'm interested to see back. I'm going to show you a few things in a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Back's going to tell some things too.
Okay.
And the force plates are going to tell you a lot too.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think I really genuinely think the force plates are going to tell me the most, especially with driver. Like I just. Oh, that wasn't good.
Why is this not working? Failed to start recording.
The thing is, like, it's on course, I can manage it, but it's just, you don't want to be managing it. Like, there's just.
No, correct. Brilliant. Yeah, as I said, down the line's going to show you a lot.
Yeah.
That
Early,
I've
like,
seen.
it just feels like early extending and just
space. You talked about space.
zero
earlier.
space.
Right, just jump off force plates
Yep.
for a minute. I'm going to capture one. So all we do is jump on now. And when you get on, I'm going to press start and it needs to find you. So it's going to rock back and forth.
Start feet detection.
So just rock your feet back and forth. Right, check that. Now I'm just going to video one. When I say, you'll hear on the speaker anyway to hit. Radio, off you go.
Start swing.
So heavily reliant on my hands, just closing the club face. That's what I feel anyway.
You have to do that.
I know.
That's what we're going to try and change. Right, wow. That's a great image there, just before impact.
Okay.
So you can see there,
Let me
biggest
get this
issue.
on video. Let me just get my camera real quick. Because this is wild.
Biggest issue. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at
look,
your.
Yeah.
This is what I want to show you. Your backside's there.
Yeah. Shoulders are all pointed.
Look how much you come off.
Yeah.
Right. So to me, one
Yeah.
of the most important things in any golfer
Yeah.
is space.
Yes.
All right. So this space here between your right thigh, where you want to bring your hands and club,
Yeah.
that's everything. As soon as you lose that space,
You cooked.
you've got to match something up.
Yeah.
So you lose that space.
Yeah. Immediately.
You can see it here, right, before you come in to get to the ball.
Yeah.
Look where your backside was. So,
Yeah.
and it's pretty good in the backswing. You stay there, and
then
it's
it's-
in transition as you transition, and it's funny
Yeah.
because you can see you're trying to pull your hands down. So you can see where your hands are here,
Yeah.
okay, and then you drop your hands actually under that.
Yeah.
All right, so I can see what you're trying to do, and it's all because of what's going on through this part of your swing. So look how much you lose that space because
Yeah.
your backsides come out 8 inches
Yeah.
in here. Now, this is what I find, and this is the way we're going to fix this.
Okay.
So there you are prior to impact.
Yeah.
Look how forward your weight
gone all
is in
forward.
your feet.
Yeah.
All right, so we should be having your weight more in the balls at least of your feet, not as far forward as
On
it
the
is.
toes, yeah.
Right, so you have to go whichever way you want to look at it. Because of that movement, your backside moving forward from transition
Yeah.
to impact, your weight's going, your centre of mass, everything's going so far forward. But because of that, you know, your path starts to want to get outside. So,
Yeah.
you know, you've got to start flipping your hands. You're
Well, there's nowhere for
manipulating
the arms
somewhere.
to go, is
But
there?
we can't get the club inside and have you deliver the club on the right path and release the club face through your body turn. So
Yeah.
if we start looking at this one on front on, yeah, see there's an element of sort of this,
Yeah. Absolutely.
all right?
Yeah.
So this is great. You've got your, and I look a lot at this.
Okay.
So your front leg's your pillar, right? You've got to create that pillar early,
Yeah.
right? And then you turn around that. Right? Look how much, after you've hit it here, look how much head everything's coming forward and around like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
did
there's
you,
hope.
Did you teach him this?
Yeah.
This is I'm trying to fix what you've done as he was a junior. So, you know, you're starting to get through now,
Yeah.
but that's all very late. See that movement there? Look at your
Yeah.
head go.
Yeah, it goes back and
See
under.
that?
Yeah.
Look at your nose on that red light. From
Yeah.
there, it nearly gets to it and then
And then
goes
it backs
back.
up. Yeah.
But that's because you haven't got space.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest issue, and you can see it here.
Yeah.
So the best way, and this is what I'm finding really, really cool, is we put this on live mode.
Okay.
All right, so if you jump back onto those force plates,
Yeah.
we can leave that somewhere there if
Leave
you
it
want.
there,
I'm not
yeah.
going to get you hit a shot for a while. Back and
Start
forth.
feed detection.
Cool. Okay, now this live mode I love. So I want you to basically pay full attention to that screen.
Okay.
Get back to the top of your backswing, which we know you do really pretty well. No issues with that. Okay, now you're going to just, don't worry about the ball, don't worry about even looking at where the ball is. I want you to feel like from there, you're coming through and you're keeping, two things we want to do. One, keep the weight, and let's exaggerate this as much as we can.
Yeah.
Let's keep this back as far as we can. And that line of pressure, we
Yeah.
want to keep that positive for as long as we can, till about hands are at
As
least
in
halfway down.
that way?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can see, because you early extend, your weight comes here,
Good,
that
yeah.
line of pressure goes that way.
Yeah.
Correct. So this is going to give you really good feedback in the live mode
Yeah.
to get you to feel, and I'm going to get you to make 5-10 practice swings, just
Yeah.
looking here and feeling the weight staying here and that being there,
Okay.
positive for as long as you can. So
Yeah.
go back to the top of your swing again. Good. Right. Now, do you feel, you might even feel that you've got a bit more weight back into, so sit back in that right glute, yes.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to keep that weight in that right glute as you shallow those hands to there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look how different that is.
That's a different move.
All right, so that's that transition for you. Go back to the top pretty good. Feel like you're sitting back in that right glute as you shallow those hands. Look at that screen now.
Yeah.
Totally different position for you to be able to deliver that club.
Yeah.
And then you're not having to flip your hands and do all this other stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, do 3 more for me, because then I'm going to ask you a really important question. Just keep your eyes on that screen so it gives you feedback. Don't have to look at the ground. Good. Keep it there as long as you can. Good. Then through. Wonderful. Okay, most important thing, what are you feeling?
So, do you know what's funny is when I do that, I feel like I'm going deeper into there. But then I feel like from there, I feel like I'm going to swing even further out to the right. Does that make, like, and I know, and I probably won't, but it's just weird because I've always tried to feel that to not swing right, but that's almost encouraged it because you're getting stuck.
You make it, it's like the guy that cuts it or hits a fade, so because they see the ball fade, they just aim further and further left. And all it's making them do is get a path going further left and has that face more open. So you're right. It's going to feel, if your hip is so much further back here for longer, you won't need to feel what you've always felt. But I don't know that your path's going to go too much further right.
No.
And if you want to hit a nice draw, you want a path 2 degrees right anyway.
Yeah.
But then we can actually have you, that face that wanted to come back, we can actually have you turn through, cover the ball, get better compression, strike more consistent.
Yeah.
All right, a couple more.
Yep.
So you answered the question, what do you feel? I feel that you're going to have a path more right. Answer a question around what does it feel like in your body to make that? What feels different? Is it through your feet, your heels? Is it through your hip, through your glute, feeling back into that?
Yeah, I can feel my hamstring engage and my glute engage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the important thing is, and this is what I find all the time, is I put a ball there and adults, juniors not so much, we go into, we want to hit a good shot.
Yeah, you do.
We get into, what we're trying to achieve here is hit a good shot.
Yeah.
Which we're not.
Yeah.
We're trying to build better fundamentals.
Yeah.
So that's why when we put a golf ball there, what I want you to look at and focus on is that same feel back into that glute on that transition. All right, whether you hit the ball in the middle of the club face or off the toe or whether the face is 5 degrees open, I don't care. You're a good enough player that you'll work that out, you'll match that up. But we need to make a big change with this part here.
Yeah.
Great job. Super.
Okay.
Ready? You ready to hit a ball?
Yeah. Let's see.
Right, just hit a few. We'll capture one in 5 minutes. We'll let you just play around, hit a few, and then we'll capture one and have a look. So let's just see how you go trying to
get that feel.
Keep that feel going with the ball there. As I said, I don't really care where the ball goes.
Okay.
Great. The more you can exaggerate, the better at this stage. Drop into that glute. Good. Super. I'm just watching that centre of mass. I'm watching that weight and that right foot stay there a lot longer. Measure 1 in a minute. Really good. Think you can do it more. Think you can create a longer positive line of pressure is really what we want. Good. Thoughts, feels?
I feel like I'm doing it, but feels versus reels.
You're doing a pretty good job of it.
I'm trying to exaggerate it.
I mean, you look at the last 4 shots that you've done with that feel. You've got 0.8 path right, 0.6 left, 2.4 right, 1.2 right. So what I want to do is change your path by having you make a better movement in that transition phase so that we can hit a consistent baby draw, if you like, 2-yard draw.
That's perfect.
And get rid of that shot that goes left.
Yeah.
So if your path's consistently 1-2 degrees right, you ain't going to hit that one that goes left of left.
No.
Unless you flip your hands at it. I don't think...
Which I can do. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, but I think you're not going to do that moving forward because you're not going to use your hands. Like
Not gonna
these
have to,
last
yeah.
4 swings, your hands aren't doing anything. I haven't spoken to you about any release or anything. I don't want players using their wrists or hands to square the face. That's all done through your body turn. Good job, buddy. See you.
I'll touch base about those.
Really good job this last 3 days. Well done. Keep working hard. We'll speak soon. Safe journey home. Super. Again, exaggerate it through this swing. You did a bit. I think your hands and arms worked a little earlier.
Okay.
All right. So sort of that looked a little bit like from here. This was coming.
Okay.
And then this. So the more we can stay there while this works, that's your feeling.
Give it time.
It's like here, stay in that right glute, get your hands to here, and then come through.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do 3 like that and we'll capture 1.
Give it time.
You'll create speed through what you're doing through impact, not through that first couple of frames on that downswing or that. The transition's not going to give you speed.
Okay.
It's the sequence through the ball. That was better. That was a bit quicker with the hands.
That was, yeah.
If you feel that. Right, let's put one on. I just want to recalibrate that just because we want
I don't step off, did I?
just jump off. You probably haven't, but I just want to get it spot on. Right, jump on.
Start feet detection.
Perfect. Right, show me your best one.
Okay.
As far back in that right glute as you can get it.
Okay.
Stay there as long as you can. Off you go.
Start swing.
How good a job did you do with that?
I don't know. I don't think I did a very good job. Maybe.
Better there. Much better. Much better. Much better.
Yeah.
And then you run out.
Yeah, no,
You're late with your shot. But that looks, let's do another. That looks promising, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like there are your arms, nearly halfway down. Your line of pressure is 8.2.
Okay.
Where your weight is in that right foot compared to where you were.
Massively.
You were up in the light grey part well and truly at this
Yeah.
stage. Right, let's do another one. Great job.
Start swing.
No, I don't think I did a very good job there. It's so hard to... It's just a different feel.
That's interesting. So see how in transition, so as you're starting to bring the club down,
Yeah.
you're actually moving back into that heel. It's great.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's brilliant.
Okay, good. I'm trying.
You're doing a
I'm
great
trying
job.
to feel it.
You're doing a great job. Look at that.
Yeah.
Totally different. So that's why you got space,
Okay.
right? That's why we've seen. It's interesting. You're like, I don't know if I'm doing a good job of that. So if you look at your last, look at the TrackMan numbers there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 swings since we've started.
Yeah.
everything's positive other than that shot 16, which was minus 0.6.
Yeah.
So you're not trying to get a path right, are you?
No.
Right, we haven't even talked about trying to hit it further right. But you can see by keeping, and I'll put one on video, I'm interested to see what your backside's doing. But if your backside's staying there and your weight staying, more in towards your heels with that line of pressure, staying longer positive, that's going to change your path.
Yeah.
And that's going to stop that shot going left. You're going to start hitting, I think the most important thing in golf's about positioning your ball around a golf course.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to position your ball around a golf course if you don't know whether it's starting right and drawing, or whether it's starting left and drawing, or starting straight and cutting, all right? But if we can get you, an interesting thing about that club path, those last 9 shots, 2.4 is your max to the right, and minus 0.6 is your max to the left. So
it's not excessive.
Basically, that's brilliant. That's very, very good to get 9 shots in a row between basically 0 and 2, 2.5.
Yeah.
Is allowing you to start the ball where we want it because of your path. And more importantly, you look at the face to path.
That last one was a bit dodgy.
So you've only got one that was open. That shot 20, 1.2 open face to path. Yeah, you overdid your hands a bit with that last one, but again, from shot 15, everything's between shot 15, you're 2.2 shut to path, and shot 20, you're open 1.2, and that last shot you're shut 3.9. But I mean, again, we're starting to get, and what we want is to get a number where that face to path is shut half of your path consistently without you having to use your hands. We're just getting you to use your body in a better manner, not having to manipulate the face because your hands. So if your path with a 7-iron was 2 degrees right, we know that the face wants to be shut, say 1 degree to that to get it to come back to the target. So, you're doing a really good job of controlling your face without having to use your hands.
Yeah, I think that last one almost felt like my old matchup with the new move.
Yeah. And that to me is great that you can feel, I did a really good job with your new move, I stayed there, and we can see you did on the force plates, but you still flipped your hands at it like you used to, and that's your habit. The more you go away and train and try and ingrain some of these fundamentals and get that path consistently 0 to say 2, then you'll start to ingrain the fact mentally that I don't have to use my hands. I just got to turn my body through properly, and that's shutting the face to the path the amount you need to hit the shot you want.
Yeah, that'd be the dream.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I feel like I know face closure rate, I feel like mine, with my old move, it's so excessive and I have to time it. It's so heavily. So if I can eliminate a lot of that, you've got to be more consistent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, let's make golf easy for yourself by, for me, having the big muscles manipulate the face.
Yeah.
Right? I want you, to have I think a lot of face is just, as we turn back, the face opens. As we turn through, simplistically, the face shuts.
Yeah.
Right? So we don't want to have that happen, but actually use this, not with this.
Yeah.
The more we can have the face opening because the chest is opening, closing because the chest is turning through, I'm not having this to work on. I'm just making sure the big muscles in my body are making the right moves. Under pressure, we're not sitting there going, I've got to do this with my hands. I've just got to, get the weight in the right spots, turn through properly, and the ball starting there and doing what we want it to do because of the big muscles and the movement of the body.
Yeah. It's what's crazy is I've for years I think tried to fix this with this upper body and this and my shoulders, when in reality you're not even going to know about the line of pressure and things until you see it. And when you see it, it's like trying to fix a root. You're like band-aiding something instead of fixing the root cause.
Yeah, and what you said there, go back to the root.
The root cause
problem,
is
the cause for you is you look at it 2 ways. Your backside moving forward,
Yeah.
or on the force plates, your weight moving forward in your feet.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why I said to you, you're going to learn a lot from down the line view.
Yeah.
Right. But you've been looking at the front on, going, oh, hands are here. Hands work the way they do for you because of the way your body works.
Yeah.
And for everyone.
Yeah.
All right. So as soon as we get, yes, correct, load into that, change your hands.
Yeah.
All right. And the thing I love about the force plates on that live mode is getting you on there, creating, getting a visual of, all right, there's my, that's what it feels like. That's what I've got to have happen in transition, because we've changed that pretty quickly. You made 5, 6 practice swings looking at that, and then we hit a ball doing that, and you've just made the same as what you did in the practice swings, made the change straight away.
Yeah. In terms of apex and stuff, like what should I be apexing a 7-iron at? About like 30 metres? Is that like, because like tour pros are all about 90 feet, aren't they? Or are they hitting it a lot higher?
They've got more speed though.
Yeah, they do.
So you do hit it fairly high for
the speed that I have, yeah.
All right, so yeah, but I mean, what shafts have you got in those?
That's the Project X.
6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, it comes a lot through where's your dynamic loft.
Yeah, it's probably the excessive hands, 21 degrees,
correct. So that's the issue. It's not actually your shaft, because your spin numbers are okay. If anything, they're fraction low.
Yeah.
I'd be saying 6,500 for your 7-iron would be where I'd want you.
Yeah.
You're averaging 6,168 your average there.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking at your spin number, if anything's a bit low.
Yeah.
So, yes, you're hitting the ball a fraction higher than we'd want, but it's not through spin, it's through your dynamic loft. So your dynamic loft number is 22. Say, 21.8.
Yeah.
I think it should be something like half the loft of your club.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you're delivering the club with a lot more loft on it.
Absolutely, yeah. Because that's almost pitching wedge. Like pitching wedge is 45 degrees, I think. My pitching wedge is.
Yeah.
So that's like.
But what are you doing with your face? What are you doing with the upper body coming through the ball?
Yeah. Going that way.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've always had to. You've always had to try and feel like you're
shallowing it.
So look what happens when I try and do that.
Yeah. Add loft.
I do that, and I'm here.
Yeah.
And I showed you that sort of spine a little bit too far this way and the head going there.
Yeah.
So if we can get this to work better, from here you can actually go that way.
Yeah.
And have some shaft lean and get your body more over it and compress it and get that, dynamic loft down to a 3, 4 even.
Yeah.
And be where you should be. That's going to lower your apex. It's actually going to create a bit more spin too. So all these things are going to help you moving forward to get that spin up probably 400 or 500 and bring that height down. But what's your launch?
Launch angle 17, 16.8.
Yeah. So again, your launch should be about half the loft.
Yeah.
And the dynamic, half plus a fraction more.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad. Only 7. You'd hit the rest in the trees, Eddie.
I've been in the trees.
Thanks, mate. All right, do you want to hit some drivers?
Yeah. Yeah, if I can.
I'd be interested to see that move with driver.
Oh, it gets immediately worse.
Not now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be... This is the thing, whenever you try and add speed, you just like to revert back to what you know, don't you?
Let's start with some of these balls.
Yeah.
Because the white ones tend to go through the range. I wouldn't mind having a look at some white ones with some numbers, but let me just change that TrackMan to that ball. Let's keep going between that 150 to 200. All right, make some field swings. I want to see you do the same thing. Actually, before we do that, go back to your 7-iron, sorry.
Yep.
I want to get one on video.
Oh, true.
Okay, make a couple of practice swings if you want. Create that same feel that you had. Good, good. Right, off you go.
Felt like I did the move, but just over excessive with the hands.
So you can see where you were here. This can still get better. It's not bad, it's a hell of a lot better. It's less than half. That's where you were. Set up. Really, really good there. But you feel
crazy how
like
much-
you're sitting
yeah.
back in that right glute.
Crazy how much you need to exaggerate it.
So yeah, I think you can do a better job with. So it's interesting. I'm seeing your head move back. So you're doing it with your upper body,
Okay.
as in you're keeping your weight back into more towards the back of your feet, because what your upper body's doing. Can you see that? So your upper body's going this way a little bit.
Yeah.
Watch from here. See that?
Mm.
See where your neck's
getting-
going back?
Like under.
Right, I would rather you do it by having this stay back. Stay in that right glute longer. Use your bottom half, not your top half. Because that's not going to be great for your back. Because your hips are going forward, but your body's coming back, so you sort of, and you've got a bent spine.
Mm.
Right? I'd rather this stay back. This got room and space to turn through.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
You need a couple more and see if you feel that a bit more. So that feel at the top of your swing where you're in your right glute.
Yeah.
I want you to feel that till you hit the ball.
I tried to really stay back.
That was good.
Like
Do it
crazy.
again. Great job. I said we're not trying to hit great shots here.
No.
We're trying to get some fundamentals better. Do it again. Exaggerate as much as you can. Good. I videoed that one. Hell of a lot better.
Who's that kid on that's just joined Liv? he's like this.
Yeah,
I'm feeling like I'm trying to be him.
yeah. So you see where your backside is on the edge of the door
Yeah.
there. 1,000 times better.
That's wild.
Feels like you're going back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's something you can keep working on.
Okay. That looks better because it feels that one there looks like
Look
my
how much
upper
space you've got.
my upper body is like covering it.
Good, exactly right.
So yeah, because I was doing that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So I
you
need to
see-
feel like
yeah. So you can see the front on. It's interesting. Your body's doing a better job this way. So you see.
yeah,
Sorry, let me get rid of. It's like your shirt's there. It's doing better,
yeah,
but you can sort of see your head's back here and see the left side of your cheek.
yeah,
That's a little thing we can easily get you to follow the ball and get your head to move forward with your body.
Okay.
But if you take your, just undo that. If you forget about this and can't see your head
Yeah.
there, all right, your upper body, that looks brilliant.
okay.
Looks really good.
It's covering is
Right, you got some shaft lean there. You'll start to bring that launch down.
yeah. Yeah, what was the launch on
That looks great.
17,
Just
yeah.
that head's back a fraction.
that? Yeah,
But we can't do everything in one day.
yeah,
But the thing that I love, like look at this down the line swing. Look how much space you've got here. Look
Yeah.
at your hands there.
That's wild,
Look at
yeah.
that compared to where you were.
yeah,
Unbelievable. I'll send all this to you anyway, with the before and afters. But look, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you look uncomfortable because it's new.
yeah.
A bit more flat-footed, and see your hands still want to move. I think you flipped that one over, didn't you?
Yeah. I
No,
think
not
so.
too bad. But yeah, you can see you use your hands. And see that gap between your right and left hand there?
To be fair, I think that's the closest my arms have ever looked through.
Really?
Yeah. There's always daylight.
Yeah.
I think that's the closest they've ever looked.
I mean, it looks pretty good front on. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? They're extended at least. It's not terrible, but yeah.
That's what you see when I was watching Lucas hit balls the other night. You watch him and he's like, he finishes so like low.
Yeah.
I just love the image of his club head, like, and he's so good at doing it on those pitch shots.
Yeah.
He hits pitch shots and it's like the club's exiting and going this way. Like it's just wild.
Yeah.
He does it better than a lot of people.
You've got to use your body. You're pitching with your body. You're
Yeah.
chipping with your upper body.
Yeah.
You're hitting these balls. Look at your upper body on those two videos. Right. You haven't hit the ball with your upper body. You've hit it with your lower body and hands. I mean, that's a hell of a lot better than when we started.
Yeah.
But I still want to see you, you know, your head further forward and looking, and that's how you can get that club lower. You know, the right heel off the ground a little bit more, or at least the right half of your foot more.
Yeah.
But, you know, you that's because you're trying to stay back at the
Exaggerate
moment.
it,
Like,
yeah.
I get it. But these are all the things I think you can do to become much better fundamentally.
Yeah.
Is to have these things. But, you know, for me, it's all about giving you an understanding today around, you know, I say to anyone I'm coaching, you know, I don't necessarily want you to walk away hitting better shots. I think 19 times out of 20 people do, but the focus is on understanding your fundamentals, where you were, what you need to do to get better fundamentals that are going to make you play better. And generally, you know, I had a lesson yesterday, I went about half an hour over because I was so determined to get it right for him to walk away and be hitting the ball really good, and we sort of got there. But, you know, for you, it's not going to take long with these fields for you to start getting the ball to start where you want and doing it, you know, moving the air the way you want. All right, should we grab driver?
Yeah.
Pretty keen to have a look at this.
Oh, yeah. Don't get too excited.
All right, 150 to 200 still.
So I'm doing the exact same feel.
Yeah, nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
Good. Good, and again.
It's funny because with driver, you want to add speed, but then me adding speed, you revert back to your old move, don't you? Instantly.
Yeah, but it's about you. The biggest thing I want you to learn today about driver is how to best create speed.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to create speed through having your body in a really good position here, so that this can work through the ball together rather than where you are. And see, the biggest thing that stood out to me most there of everything I saw is your angle of attack number.
What's angle of attack?
4.6 up.
See, that's actually good. I like when I get bad, it's like 7 up.
Right, so
And it's
go back to the root of it. Why?
yeah. It's yeah.
Right, and that's killing all speed.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'm going to put the next one on video. Before I say anything more, you just make that same swing.
Just do
Just do it again.
I'll try and do it. Yeah.
All I want you to work on is sitting back in that right glute, getting that path there. Drop. Good. Off you go.
Oh, that feels so strange. And I know I just didn't do it. Yeah.
Look at that move.
It kills it. Yeah.
But you don't need to do that now.
Yeah.
Look how much space you've got here. Like, look down the line. That's brilliant. Look at this. So much better. You got space there.
Yeah.
So you can actually start. Look at where your head is there. We can start now. Middle of your head. In that position.
Just backs up, doesn't it?
Right, where's your angle of attack?
Yeah. You look at the upper body, it's like tilted.
So you can do it. So you'll see some players, like Rory gets a bit like this. A lot of good players do, but then they've got this going on here. Right? But you're not doing that. Your club's working this way. So, you know, it's a bit of both. We want that to go that way more, and we want the bottom of your club to go that way in relation to your hands. We want some more shaft lean, but what's going to help you is this going forward there a bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because for you at the moment, the more that's going that way, the more the club head's passing your hands.
Yes.
And we're getting that's 3.8 up at the ball, 4.6, as you say, you can get 6 sevens. You're leaking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So some of these other numbers spin. Do you normally spin it around that, 3.5?
No, I use like a low spinning ball, to be fair, and like I use the TP5X, and what I think is it's decent for driver, but then it kills my irons because I just hit like low spin 7 irons, so I can't control, like distance control becomes a big issue.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, hit a couple of the white balls for me. Let's put it over and have a look at some of those numbers. Okay, so We're going to sit into that. All I want you to work on here, sit into that right glute, as long as you can in transition. And then from there, I want you to feel like you're covering it, so your head's going forward and you're going to hit down at it. Right, that's your feel. Do it.
Okay.
Make a few practice swings you like. Sit back in your glute, hit down at it. Thank you.
Okay.
Do it again. Perfect.
All right.
Super.
I tried.
Did a really good job. Angle of attack's come down to 2.6.
Yeah.
That's where I'd like it.
Yeah.
For you. And then your spin's obviously going to come down, so you can actually use a ball that's
Yeah.
Going to help you around the greens and with your irons, rather than a ball that's going to keep the
Yeah.
driver in play.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's a whole lot better there. And look, you've carried it 20 yards, 20 metres further. It's rolled out heaps further. 240, 275 with 108s. Pretty efficient. As you know, I love that tool there. That optimiser, you're in everything other than ball speed. Could have jumped a couple, and that's probably around where you've struck it on the face.
Yeah,
obviously.
strike location, yeah.
I don't reckon that was too bad either. Tiny bit towards the heel, which you've lost a couple of ball speed, but
Yeah.
very much better swing, more efficiency. Great job. Let's have a look at it on here.
Yeah, this will be interesting because
You've done a better job with your head, still can do better, and you've done a better job with your hands too,
okay.
which are the two things I said. So you can't see overly between that, but you're about there. And then you're not nearly as far back that way.
Yeah.
Good. And look at the space you've created. This one down the line. That's so much better there. Look at that.
Yeah.
You can't hit left from there unless you absolutely flipped your hands at it.
Yeah.
Which I think you're not going to use your hands as much because you don't need to.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
That's interesting. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. So in terms of like drills I can do at home, is it just getting in there and exaggerating that? And then the covering, so when I'm covering it, I'm sitting back with my hip
Yeah.
and my center of pressure,
Yeah.
and then the upper body from there wants to work
Correct.
forward this way.
So I don't know what sort of learner you are.
Not a very good one. Yeah.
No, you've done a bloody good job with this today. I mean, I love people who can learn through hitting shots because then you're not technical
Yes.
as much.
I
right?
like that.
So, yeah, as I said to you there, and you did a really good job of it.
Yeah.
Feel like you're hitting it. Try and hit down at the ball. Try and hit the ball low. So rather than you feel, you can feel in your glute, and then from there you're trying to hit down at it.
Yeah.
Whether it's, and you do a lot the sim. Think of something here. Right, I'm going to hit it under that point, or I'm going to try and get my angle of attack down. Just try and cover it and hit down at it.
Okay.
So change your fundamental. I love changing fundamentals by hitting shots.
I like
Because then
that.
you're not thinking this, that. It's so much easier to take on the golf course.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I change people's paths. Right, start it there and hook it to there. You can change someone's fundamentals by getting them to hit shots so easily a lot of the time. And said, then they're out here rather than in here in their mind. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
They can't take
Positional stuff is just.
so for you, if you can do that, that would be the best way for me
Yeah.
to get those changes to happen as quickly and as best as possible. Is actually, feel your load up there, wait, sit back into there, and then from there just try and hit down at the ball as much as you can.
Yeah.
And you've done a bloody amazing job at that.
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
2.6 angle of attack from, as you said, from where you tend to be.
If I could live around there, that'd be amazing.
All right, you want to put driver on the force plate to finish with?
That'd be
Happy with
really
that?
cool, yeah.
Cool. Let me just check that. Good. Rightio.
This would be interesting.
All right. So exaggerate it as much as you can.
Okay. Do a
Tell
practice.
me when you're ready. Yep. I'll go when you're ready.
Okay. Good.
Go.
Start swing.
I leant back, I think.
Yep.
I did, I felt it. I feel like my hips were decent, but I leant back heaps. And yeah. Please,
bad.
please stay back.
Good job. Good job in transition. Good job. Pretty good. Very good. Can see you came back. Watch your centre of mass, so that yellow
Yeah.
dot. So look where you are there, and look where it goes to.
Jeez.
So yeah,
Leant back.
that's
didn't
what I talk about. You know, try and hit it low, get your angle of attack down, keep your upper body moving this way because you've gone
Yeah.
really good job. And then about this point,
Bailed.
going that way, and your weight's like I said, yeah, you've thrown a ball doing this.
Yeah.
Right, but we want maximum amount of rotation and weight going from the right to left side at impact. And as you can see, you've leaked a heap.
Just
Really good there. Right. You just want to keep that upper body. It's all the upper body. Look at your upper body moving back, so your centre of mass starts coming this way. Look at your upper body there. Weight gets a little bit in your toes there at impact. I'd like to see that further back.
so at
Done a good
impact,
job.
where should it be then?
Oh, I don't like
It's
to say
different
it
for
should
everybody.
be, but I'd like it more in the balls
For
of
me,
your feet.
okay.
Those greyer balls.
Yeah.
Certainly in your right foot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, good job of that line of pressure. Huge improvement. And that's sitting back into that glute, and you've always had that feel of the sort of hand stain there, which helps that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Just upper body needs to cover it a bit more.
That's all it is. Good job. All right.
Yeah. That's cool.
Keep working.
Thanks for that. Yeah, really appreciate it.
Well done. Really well done.
Got a lot to work on. I'm going to be working hard at that.